Let me ask you a question. Where does your financial security come from? You know that your job is your only source. You're one layup away from panic. With God, you're entirely untouchable. Many people don't know that God is your source. Your job is just a channel. So God is a provider. He supplies all your good, all your needs and your wants. But he needs to do it through a channel. That is your job. Or whatever you set your hands on. Whatever you set your hand onto, he will bless. If you don't set your hand onto anything, he will not bless it because you have nothing, right? 100 times zero, zero. But if you have a job, that can supply all your needs through that job. Now, there's a concept. The concept here that I'm trying to share is the source is the origin that never runs dry. The channel is merely a pipe that water. Right? So, for example, your jobs, your clients, your businesses are subject to corporate layoffs, right? The policy update, inflation impact your job, your clients, your businesses. And if you're not grounded in anything and you think you're a self-made person, right? Self-made millionaire, you're totally wrong. Because let me ask you a question. Who gave you the gift to be able to do what you do? Who gave you the creativity? If God should jiggle all the chemicals in your head for 1 second, you sit there and drool. You'll be able to do nothing. One layer up away. He is the provider. Imagine kitchen tap, the tap in your kitchen, getting water. And it does this through delivery, through a mechanism. If the tap breaks, local water reservoir does not cease to exist. It has no impact on it. All you need to do is to replace the tap, right? So you can get water. In the same vein, the job is just the tap. God is the reservoir. He never runs dry. Now, God ritually, he alters the channel. He can change your job, right? Just because you get laid off or you lose your job, doesn't mean God is sitting there thinking, oh, how am I going to provide? No, he gives you an idea. That he can provide for you. Now, it changes, right? When the people lose their job, it changes, they go crazy. But you don't have to. It's just a change of season, a change of job. He will never betray you. He will never let you down. Okay? So when the water dries up, your tap or in your job, which represent a change of season. We all have season. Not season as in weather, season as period in your life. All you need to do is go back and speak to God and ask for direction. He is willing and able. He's so excited when you go to ask for help. God is your thought. The job is just get it right. In order for you to understand this a little bit more, I'll give you another example. Think of a professional courier driver. Right? The driver delivers an expensive corporate package to your doorstep, but you don't thank the driver for the package. You thank the sender. Right? Treat your paycheck as a package, that package I'm talking. And respect the courier driver, right? Because he's done his job. But worship the sender. Thank the sender. And tell him you're grateful. Thankful. The more you thank God for what the little that you have, the more he does. It's just a principle he has. Okay? So my salary is a stream, but God is my ocean. I will not panic. Don't panic. If you lose a client, don't panic. If you lose a business, don't panic. The God who supplied that job is still alive and well, and he's ready to supply you with it. He'll give it to you right away. It may take some time of preparation where you need to look for the job, apply for vacancy. But in the end, you will still get a job. He is very faithful. So my question again, who is your source? Right? You may have a different God, and I do, I don't know. But there's only one creator, provider that never runs dry. It's better for you to anchor your hope on him and your job. Your job, you cannot put your hope on your job. It changes. It will change. The economy might go crazy tomorrow. Financial downturn in 2008, right? The whole world was impacted. People panicked. People lost businesses, money, everything. If you put all your hope and trust, your money in your bank account, one day it's going to disappear. Because as you keep on using it, it goes away. If you do not save money for rainy season, for tomorrow, if um, issues that arises from time to time, if you do not put aside money for the future, right? If something happens, you have to use all that money in your savings account, then you're out there begging for. You don't want to do that. You don't put your hope and your trust. Tangible thing. Think of the Most High. He's the one that gives you everything you need. So my main purpose of talking to you about this is just to make sure that it helps you either way, one way or another, help you decide who am I looking to for help today? Am I looking at my friends? Am I looking at millions in my bank account? Am I looking at the God who provides everything that I think about it? Time